Heyo, what is up everybody, Samurai7 here. In today's video we are back with another video on the SMP server, but before we get into that, I have an announcement for you all. You may have got a little hint in the last video, but we have a huge event planned for the server, and what we're going to be doing is hosting a hide and seek event here at the village. We're going to hopefully get everyone to come and just play a massive game of hide and seek here. I don't think there's going to be any prizes. If you have any prize recommendations, leave it down below in the comments. But I've been remodeling a couple of the houses off camera. I went ahead and did this one, but I think we need to have a couple more remodeled before we get that event going on. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video, is going ahead and getting a bunch of locations ready. Now we're going to start with the fishing pier right over there. I got a shulker box filled with a bunch of logs and cobblestone. I don't know how much we're going to need, but hopefully it'll be enough. It looks like this is just 3 wide here. So we have 62 spruce logs. I think we're definitely going to need more. Actually, before we go ahead and place everything, let's make it all into slabs to make it a little bit cheaper. And now that all the cobble's placed, let's go through and finish placing all the oak. I don't know why I said oak. This is definitely spruce. And just like that, we're out. So it looks like we're going to need another like 23 plus however many it's going to take to get this to the ground, because I do want to go under with the logs just to give it some support. Now that we have supports all the way around in the water, let's go around and do the oak fences. So I don't have much oak left after we've done the wall, so this is going to be some more farming for some wood. And now that we've got all of the oak fences placed in, I'm going to go ahead and go over there and start farming some wool. I think that's what we're going to build the lighthouse out of. I don't want to go out, spend too much time getting concrete. I mean, I guess we could. I'll think about it. When we come back, we'll either have a bunch of wool or a bunch of concrete. And looking at the island, I think I also might place sand around it later on, because the dirt that was there kind of looks a little weird. But actually, real quick before we go and do that, I will make a couple more fences. We need to add some lights to this. I think I'm going to do the same design as our little post over there. So 4 up. Whoa. 4 up, and then we'll do a light over. Well, I went ahead and got a bunch of concrete together. I now need to turn it, I guess that's powdered concrete. I now need to turn it into regular concrete, and I'm gonna find a good place to do that. This looks like a good little spot right outside the wall, just in case the water messes up. It won't really affect us. That's the wrong shulker box. And I'm gonna turn all of this powdered concrete into regular concrete, just like that. We have a full shulker box. Not full at all, but we have a couple stacks of concrete. I don't think that's going to be enough, but we will figure out which color we need more of when it gets there. I still have more grand gravel and sand. Then I also went ahead and grabbed some stone. I think we're going to make the bottom out of stone bricks, and then I also grabbed a bunch of spruce. So what we're going to do first is go ahead and trimmed off the top layer of this even after I terraformed it in the last episode, because we're going to need a flat part for where the lighthouse is going to sit. So now that all the dirt's gone, let's go back through and replace it with sand. So I think I want to kind of do, I don't know why the game is breaking all the time. There we go. I think I might do the door like a corner door. I don't know how that's going to go though. So I think this is the shape I'm going to go with for the bottom layer here, and then up, as you know, obviously it'll get smaller and smaller as it continues upward. Well, now that we got a base set up for where the bottom of the lighthouse is going to go, the kind of structure of it, let's do a little build montage as we make the rest of the lighthouse. It's going to go white, red, white, red, white, red, white, all the way up to the top, and then at the top we're obviously going to have a little light. So let's get together with a little build montage. officially completed the Lighthouse, and I'd say it looks really good for how simple of a build this was. I'm really liking it. This is what it looks like from the bottom. On the inside, I went with kind of just like a spiral staircase up, but I wanted these kind of like janky stairs. Y'all know how it's like always kind of scary walking up lighthouse stairs if you've ever been in one. They don't have the safest of ways up, so I kind of wanted to replicate that a little bit here. I think it came across pretty good. When you get up to the top here, you can just go up this ladder. There's very limited space, so you kind of got to crouch to get up here if you want to get the view from up top, but I think it came out really nicely. And now the next thing we're going to do is make a little camp back there with some tents and a little campsite, maybe a fire or something. But what we're going to need for that is a bunch of wool, so let's go ahead and grab some. Well, the sheep are taking too long, so I'm coming down here to the spider farm. Let's see how much string we have down here. Oh yeah, that's gonna be enough. Oh yeah. The good thing about string is that you can make it into wool, and this should be enough to make a couple tents. Hopefully at least 2. And I wanted to put this camp back here somewhere in this wooded area. I'm thinking closer to the wall maybe. Maybe like right here would be good. I think right here would be a really good spot. If we have a tent here and a tent right here, and then like a campfire, fire pit and everything right there, I think it would look really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and build these tents. So I want to make them like 5 in length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go up 1. I guess shears would probably be the quickest way of breaking those. And then do 5 like that. Then 5 on top of that. Do 3 like this, 1 like that, and then this right here will be the top of it. I'm of course going to go ahead and plant more trees and stuff after we're done, but for the time being I'm just going to go ahead and like kind of strip everything down, everything that's in our way. And just like that, tent number 1 is almost complete. Now that we got the wool down, we got to go through and place some spruce stuff all around it. So we got some trapdoors. We're definitely going to need some more, so let's go ahead, make that many. What we're going to do is place a stair right here, the trapdoor there, and then a stair right here with a trapdoor there. Another stair on top. There's going to be a spruce slab right there, and then mirror that onto this side. And then once we go through and make some fence posts, it'll look really nice. So let's go ahead and make some of those and place them not right there. That's why I hate too tall grass. So now that we have the fence post, let's go ahead and place it like that, and I think that looks really good. It kind of looks like a little rope tying it together. And then let's add a couple on the outside as well to give it some more support. Now, of course, we need to mirror all of this onto the back, so let's go ahead and do that. And now that this tent's finished, let's go ahead and place another one right here. Well, now that we have the 2 tents out here, we probably need some cots for the tents, so let's go ahead and make some beds. I'm thinking we just place them in here. Maybe villagers will make their way out here and sleep in them. We'll have some like camping villagers, but I think we'll just have the beds in there like that, and then we'll make a little fire pit right here. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I think I'm just going to put some like seats around and then a fire pit in the middle. I think we're going to get some coarse dirt and regular dirt out here and replace the moss with that, because you know, if they're stepping along this, I don't think just moss would look good. I think either path blocks or the coarse dirt would look better. So I'm going to go ahead and spice this up a little bit and meet back up with y'all when that's done. So I finished what I think looks like a pretty nice campfire layout right here. And I'm also going to place right here just a couple logs, like a little log pile right here. They went out chopping some wood. This is the rest of the firewood they have. And to finish this off, let's go grab a couple rail carts. Luckily, we did find a mine shaft, and while I was in there off camera, I grabbed a bunch of rails. So we have a bunch stored in there, 51. Let's go put them on. And with the rail carts on to look like ropes holding it down a little bit, I think this campsite is done. I think I'm going to add just a tiny little walkway that kind of courses through the woods here, kind of like the natural terrain that'll lead us back over here to the main pathway. I think I'll probably lead it to this one over here, so it'll probably be better if it sticks to like sorta around the wall maybe, and then cuts back through here. We'll figure it out. And now the pathway to the campsite is done. You can see you walk through here, coming through the forest. There's a couple spots that I haven't done yet. Oops. And then you wrap around up here. Probably need to smoothen this out just a little bit. And then once you get up here, you get to the nice little campsite. Now I think I'm going to go through and place a bunch of saplings. We do have a couple in our inventory, so let's go ahead and place these along the pathway. I probably didn't see any in my inventory. I meant these saplings right here. Now, once all these trees grow up, I think it'll make this place look more like a forest than it already does. And I think it'll tie the build together nicely, but let's go ahead and take an aerial view just to see what it looks like. So let's fly up here with some rockets, turn around. Oh yeah, that looks really good. We might need to add something to the beach back here eventually, but I'm not really sure what we do. Maybe we just like a seat area right here for someone to fish off of, like whoever's camping here. And we also, I want to fix this as well. Maybe just like dirt until here, and then a layer of dirt underneath, and then sand. But that's probably more of an off-camera thing. I don't want to bore y'all with that. But in the meantime, we need to keep preparing for this hide and seek game. And what we're going to do now is refurbish this house. Now I'm going to keep literally the exact same structure. I'm just going to change these to stairs. And then the roof, make it look more like a roof than just blocks. Like, I don't want to do too much this house because it serves like an apartment for so many villagers. I just think I might make it look better just by adding some stairs and maybe some fence posts along the edge. Just some easy, simple stuff. And we're going to finish that build with a little spin, just like this. I think this house turned out really well. I didn't want to do like too much time. Like, these houses are really nice. This one's just an apartment building. I don't think, you know, it's gonna be too expensive of a place. So I just, you know, spicing it up a little bit. But since we're already over in this area, I realized that no villagers are gonna really stay out here if they do come out here to sleep, like this guy's here. So let's go ahead and give them jobs. So I think we place a fletching table right there. And then let's do a smoker right here. And that'll get 2 more villagers out here that'll finally stay. And this one's selling arrows. That's actually a good deal if we didn't have arrows already in the shop. Speaking of that, let's go check the shop and see if we made any sales. Since we redesigned the shop, no sales on the heads, but we did get 2 from Elon from the gunpowder he bought. We need to restock some gunpowder. Haven't sold any arrows or bones. Haven't sold any string or spider eyes. I really like how big the lighthouse is, how it just like kind of everywhere you walk in the village, you're able to see it. It's really nice. And now that we've done all that, I think it's going to be time to end this video. We've made the bridge, we made the lighthouse over there, we made a little campsite, and we remodeled that house. We're getting this town prepped for the hide and seek event. So what the hide and seek event is a bunch of us are getting together and we're going to play hide and seek around the village. So we're each going to have a turn being the seeker. And how long it takes you to find everyone, that time is going to be marked down. And whoever has the lowest time is going to be given a goodie box. So off camera, I'm going to get that together and I'm going to show y'all what's in it at the start of the next episode. So I think in the next episode, in order to get a little bit more prepared, I think we're going to go around and finish remodeling all the houses that we haven't touched. So this house right here, the blacksmith we're going to repair. Let's get a good aerial view. I know there's one house over here that hasn't been touched. This one right there. I think these stables are fine, but then we need to redo this one as well. I think I'm just going to do like really quick renovations, kind of sort of similar to the other houses. And then maybe we get started on a nice little place for all of our animals as well. But like I said, that's going to be it for me today, guys. And if you did enjoy the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. The village is coming along nicely. So thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see y'all guys in the next one. Peace out.